with the KX News Storm Team.
Well, the temperatures are falling from the 70s to the 60s. Still really comfortable at this hour. 68 in Bowman. Winds are light from the west at only 12 miles per hour. In Harvey, a few clouds rolling through. 68. We were just 70 here about 20 minutes ago. West winds at about 11 degrees. So here are your temperatures. Still a lot of 70s out there. 75 in the capital city. By the way, we hit about 81 today for a high. 71 in Minot. 68 there in Watford City. 67 in Medina. Winds mostly out of the west here. Some a little breezy still, but they are relaxing. 10 to 15 up to 22 sustained there in Dickinson. We were a little breezy in the southwest. We still actually have a red flag warning for another 20 minutes. That's getting expired here, but looking for those winds to stay light tonight and even into Friday. So here's a look at the satellite and radar as it stands right now. Some cloud cover here, especially along the north. We're going to be talking a lot about the radar as we head into the weekend. Now, ahead of that low, which is, by the way, the low we've been talking about, that's still out into the Pacific. But ahead of that, we will see some energy bring a few showers late into Friday evening and into early Saturday morning. Mainly, it looks like in the northern part of the state. Once we get into late Saturday and into Sunday, that's where this low pressure system wants to begin to kind of approach our western parts of our KX community here, mostly eastern Montana, far western North Dakota into Sunday morning. In fact, folks in central North Dakota, I don't believe that you may see much of an impact until maybe, say, Sunday night into Monday morning. So if you've got some travel plans on Sunday through the day in central North Dakota, you might just be okay, but we want to really keep an eye on that for you because you may need to change your plans if this does speed up. At this time, this is kind of what we're going with here. Watching that cold air get brought in with this low, and that's what's giving you that chance for snow in the west. This is not going to be, at this point, we don't believe this is going to be a high impact snow. It's too early for numbers, but it's not going to pile up here. It is going to be mixed with some rain in some cases. We have low indication of freezing rain, which is good. Here's what that low is. It's going to pull in a lot of warm air, which is why a lot of us are going to see rain at first. And then as it pulls in the cool air, as it typically does on the back end, we'll see this change to snow. So you have the chance there in central North Dakota for snow, better chances in the far west. And remember, the ground is so warm right now that if we saw any snow accumulate in the west, or even in central North Dakota, think about just how warm we are. It's not going to stick around, and it's going to have a tough time accumulating in some cases. So we got to watch how much warm air gets brought into this system. The upper winds are going to play a factor in this. There are some winds that want to tug this to the south, which may lessen the impacts, but still we're still looking at decent moisture, maybe over an inch of moisture. Cold temperatures do follow. That moisture is much needed. This is the latest drought monitor. We just upgraded the southwest to a severe drought. Unfortunately, most of us under a drought now, so we could use that moisture. Temperatures tonight fall to the upper 30s to around 40 degrees, and we're cooling down heading into Friday. In fact, these temperatures close to where we typically are this time of year, a lot of 50s to around 60. The winds will be light tomorrow as well, which is good. We head into the weekend, keeping with those 50s on Saturday, and then we start to cool as that system moves in. Here's your forecast for Williston, also looking for temperatures to cool into Sunday, and you'll notice behind that, we're really going to see chilly temperatures into Monday, and we've got those temperatures in what I like to call the sweet spot. You can check that out Sunday night and Monday morning in Minot, 31, 33 there for Bismarck. You get into that sweet spot there, you could see that rain-snow mix, but at this time, I think the impacts for a lot of us are going to be some decent moisture, that's for sure, and that's what we need.
All right, thanks so much, Amber.
Coming up next, one jolly season is preparing for its lights debut.